Yeah, Lotus Love in the house. FAMU's very own talented divas by way of Wisconsin here in ACL right now. My next guest and their sound have been likened to Jill Scott, Floor Tree, and India Irie. This dynamic duo produces a sensual, highly unique, and inspirational vibrations that will elevate listeners of all genre. Luna and Joelle are the divas that make up this harmonious sound of this flower. Please welcome to the show the one and only Lotus in the house. What's going on, ladies?
Hi.
All hats go off, crowns are taken off king's head and bowed before the queens of soul. What's going on, ladies?
Not so much. Thank you for having us, Mr. Garrison. We're here. We're present. Lotus Love.
And thank you for having us.
Well, anything for a fellow Rattlers. And y'all are talented. Come on. Seriously?
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
Okay, ladies, this journey began for you when?
Well, we are twins, so we've been singing for a very, very long time. I guess you could say that our journey started out in the church, and then from there we just started to sing more and more together independently on up through high school. Then after high school, we left Atlanta and moved to Tallahassee, and we started with a band called Concept there, and we formed some very, very good bonds with some cats there. And then from Tallahassee, now we're back in Atlanta. So it's been over 20 years.
You say that we went to the greatest HBCU in the world.
Woo, FAMU.
Yeah. Absolutely. You better tell Michael that. He doesn't believe it.
Oh, man.
He understands it. Yeah, he picks at me because he says I only have FAMUans on the show, but that's totally not true and a falsified, alleged lie. So we're going to keep pushing on because there are a lot of haters in the world. But, ladies, what does it mean for you, or what internal connection is created through your sisterly bond on a music level? How does that, kind of amplify what you two do?
Well, this is Luna speaking. We are twins, and so the whole essence of our duality is naturally manifested in our music and our sound. It's how we harmonize, it's how we blend. So we naturally kind of have an unfair advantage because in life we kind of have to harmonize together, and it is something that we're trying to work on every day, all the time. But that dynamic kind of goes over onto the stage, and we just harmonize. So that's the essence of what Lotus is.
So that's y'all greatness. See, that's what I like. So now we getting into some dualities. I love this. Well, I guess I'll rotate. I got a couple questions I want to go, but I'll say, what are your thoughts on your journey thus far? I mean, you ladies are certainly no rookies, but you're at the front part of a long journey. Did you both find your voices at the same time, or was that a discovery as you look back that maybe one started singing or realizing that, hey, I'm a little better than the average person? Or was that something you discovered together?
I think that we discovered it around the same time, but music has always been around us, like in our house. Our grandmother had a piano and an organ, and she was the minister of music at our church. Our mom played music and sang often, so it was kind of around, just naturally. So singing, even though there was a point where I was like, oh, I sound kind of good. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't so contrived. You know what I mean? Right. But life has taught us some interesting lessons about being vocalists and being musicians. individually and together. So,
but it's an ongoing journey.
Yeah, and I like to add, I think it was around middle school or around middle school, high school. That's when we really started to work with our voices, and when we really started to go out there to just explore all the possibilities that our talent had to offer. It was around that time, so like around middle school, high school, in the 90s.